think that's very funny indeed. Try again, Stinky. Pull another mad face. Oh, I like that one. Look at that one. Oh, yes, we should go in a girding competition, I think. Yes, making funny faces, I think, is one of my favourite things to do. What about this one? Ooh. Do you think that's a funny face? I'd have to try harder than that. Yes, I suppose I would. That wasn't a very good one, was it? I need to practice in the mirror. What's that? Oh, it's the poppets. So it is. Hello, my little poppets, mums and dads, and welcome back to Story Time once again. Well, Stinky and I were just talking about our favourite things, and we're in a very cheerful mood here today. The sun is shining, it's a wonderful day, blue sky, the butterflies and the dragonflies are out, and we're feeling particularly cheerful, aren't we, Stinky? Yes, we are. What's that, dear? Do I have some other favourite things? Yes, well, let me think. I like unicorns and rain clouds and sunshine and daffodils. I like fairy floss or cotton candy. I like ice cream, and don't forget the chocolate cake. I have lots of favourite things that I like. Yes, it's one of those days. It's just a very, very sunny and happy day, isn't it? Yes, it is. What's that? I should stop waffling on and crack on with today's story. Yes, I suppose I should. Well, poppets, mums and dads, thank you for tuning in for Story Time once again. And to introduce our story for today, it is called The Cow Tripped Over the Moon. And thank you, Stinky dear. Yes, I also like cows as well. That's going to be on the list of favourite things. And they are rather wonderful, Stinky, because they produce lots and lots of milk that you can have in milkshakes and for baking and, of course, for a nice hot cup of tea. Yes, cows, wonderful creatures they really are. The cow tripped over the moon. And this does look like a cracker, I have to say, boys and girls. I'm looking forward to reading this one. And here we go, my dear ones. Hey diddle diddle, you all know the riddle, a cow jumps over the moon. It happened all right on a crisp cloudless night, Stinky, on the second last Friday in June. Well, there's the cow there, and I do believe she is sitting on top of the barn there, on the roof of the barn, looking up at the wonderfully, beautifully night sky, with all those sparkly stars up there. And of course the bright, wonderful moon shining down. Yes, it does look nice. I think I wouldn't mind sitting up there, gazing up at the night sky. How marvellous. But what they don't say in the song, Stinky, from that day, is the cow didn't jump it first time. Oh, she didn't jump it first time, my poppets. It seems a moon clearance takes great perseverance. So back to the scene, Stinky, of the rhyme. Well, there she is there, my dear poppets, and I do believe that cow is having a workout. Yes, she's lifting weights and doing push-ups and all sorts of things. So she's nice and fit, for her next attempt to jump over the moon. Yes, well, I suppose you would have to be fit if you were going to try and do something like that. Yes, you really would. You'd have to take a huge run up, I think, and then leap up into the night sky to try and leap over the moon. Very difficult indeed. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow fell flat on her face, oh dear. In fact, she tripped over the little dog Rover, so never did make it to space, Stinky. Yes, well, there she is there, oh dear, the cat and the dog there as well. Yes, and poor old cow there, she fell flat on her face and she didn't make it over the moon. Oh dear, I wonder if she's going to attempt it again or whether she's going to give up. I just don't know. Although it does seem like a rather difficult task, my dear poppets, mums and dads, to jump over the moon. Yes, I don't think I'd have much luck if I tried it. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow took off for the moon, Stinky. The moon it was nearing, the dog started cheering, but the cow hit a hot air balloon. Oh, look at that, yes, look at that, Stinky. Oh, she hit a hot air balloon. Oh dear. Smack there, right in the face. How dreadful. Oh, this poor cow. She is not having much luck at all. No, it seems it is quite tricky to jump over the moon. What on earth is she going to do? I just don't know. I suppose we'll find out. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped under the moon. Oh, she jumped under the moon. Her run-up was slow, she was never a show, and the fiddle was quite out of tune, Stinky. Oh yes, well there's the cat there, and she seems to be doing a dreadful job there with the fiddle. It's out of tune, and of course it hasn't worked out for the cow once again. No, she just doesn't seem to be able to do it. No, it's just too difficult. Goodness gracious me. Perhaps she should give up. Do you think she should give up, my dear Poppets? What's that? You don't think she should give up? No, that's right. You don't give up. You keep on going, and practice makes perfect. That's right, my dear Poppet. Yes, she's going to give it another go, I think. Moon attempt. Hey diddle diddle, the dish and the fiddle, the cat mucked around with the spoon. Oh, naughty cat. The cow felt quite lazy, the details are hazy, Stinky, and nobody went near the moon. Well, there's the cow there, and now, my dear Poppets, she has fallen asleep there. She's lying on a barrel there. It's possibly a barrel of water, I'd say, and she just doesn't feel like doing it anymore. She's having a little rest. Well, perhaps that's what she needs. She needs to have a rest, and then maybe she can rethink that attempting to jump over the moon. Yes, sometimes it's a good idea to take a break, I think. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow tripped over the moon. The little dog laughed, Stinky, he laughed till he barfed, oh good gracious, when the cow landed in a sand dune. Oh dear, well it hasn't worked out this time either. The cow has not managed to jump over the moon, and my dear Poppets, she has landed in a sand dune. Although there is a silver lining, because at least she had a soft landing. Yes, lucky for her, she did land in the sand dune. Nice and soft. Oh dear, goodness me. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow got this takeoff right. Oh, she got it right. She flew up so high, Stinky, that the moon sailed straight by and the cow rode a meteorite. Oh, a meteorite, oh dear. Well, I don't think she was planning on that, my dear Poppets. No, that is quite unexpected, I have to say. Oh dear, and I think that would be rather uncomfortable, riding a meteorite. Yes, I do. Goodness me. Oh, she's having a terrible time, this cow. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. She took a wrong turn, felt the fire and the burn, oh dear, and didn't have very much fun, Stinky. No, what's that? It looks very hot. Yes, it does look very hot. Yes, and there's the sun there. The sun is gleaming back at the cow with a very cool pair of sunglasses on there. And she is quite hot indeed. Oh dear. I just don't know what's going to happen. Goodness gracious me. And the cat doesn't seem to be much help either. Well, there's the cow there, my dear Poppets, with the dog and the cat and the dish and spoon, and at least they are giving their friend the cow a hug, giving her a nice cuddle and trying to comfort her and letting her know that it's okay. Well, perhaps it's just too difficult for the moment for her to jump over the moon, and she might have to try again another day. A new day was dawning, the grass smelt like morning, the cow started into the sky. The night's almost over, she said to Dog Rover, a tear welling up, Stinky, in her eye. Yes, there she is there. Poor cow there with her friends at least, and a tear there rolling down her face. Oh, I feel so sorry for her. She was so determined to try and jump over the moon. Not happy at all. Oh dear. But at least, my dear Poppets, she has her friends by her side. The dish fed her water and tried to support her. "You've got to get over this hump," he said. The spoon hummed a tune he called "Cow Can Jump Moon, Stinky," and prepared her for one last moon jump. What's that? Do I think she can do it? Well, I don't know. She has had a lot of trouble, but you just never know. Maybe this final jump will do the trick and she will be able to jump over the moon. Let's hope so. Oh, I hope she can do it. I'll have my fingers and toes crossed. "The whole group together," said Cow, "now or never. We know that you'll make it this time, and as far as this night, we'll remember your flight in hey diddly diddly rhyme." Oh, well, there she is there, and she means business. She's got a cape on, and she has her hooves on her hips there, and she's determined, one last try, my dear Poppets, to try and jump, of course, over the moon. And maybe she just will. Oh, I'm so excited. Is she going to make it? Moon attempt. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, Stinky. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun. And wait for it, my dear Poppets. And the dish ran away with the spoon. Oh, she did it. Look at that, Stinky. Well, there she is. Mums and dads and Poppets, of course. She has made it. She has jumped, and she is going right over the top of the moon there. How wonderful. She did it after all. What a very clever cow she is. Wonderful. Oh, she made it. The end. And that was called The Cow Tripped Over the Moon. A very, very cute story, I have to say. And I did enjoy reading this one very, very much. Oh, the cow that jumped over the moon, Stinky. Well, do you think that I could jump over the moon? What's that? You don't think I could? Oh, well, I think I'd like to give it a try. I think I'd have to have a helmet on, though. Although I think I'd have roller skates on, and I'd start roller skating as fast as I could before I leapt up into the sky. What's that? You think that's a silly idea? Yes, well, I think I just might try it. What's that? It's time to say goodbye to the Poppets. Oh, so it is. Well, mums and dads and Poppets, of course, thank you so much for tuning in for story time. I hope you enjoyed that book, because we certainly did, didn't we, Stinky? Yes, we did. Perhaps you could read a book about a cow, or perhaps you could pretend to be a cow and leap over the moon. And as always, my dear ones, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, bye.